Hello again, YouTube. So we continuing this Isaiah 4:1, things you got to understand about relationships moving forward as men. You understand these things, go back to part 1, watch it again if you have to. You'll be fine. So I was just watching a clip with David Goggins. It's like one of my favorite motivational speakers out there. Like, I like listening to this dude, and I like his philosophies. Like, it reminds me a lot of the way I look at things sometimes. But guy came on there talking about how his wife wants to divorce him and is messing with his self-confidence. That's where we gonna begin. But for those of you that don't know, make sure you watch the first part to this. Isaiah 4:1 says, "In that day 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes, only let us be called by your name. Take away our disgrace." The disgrace is people who go against what the Bible teaches about relationships and how women go against it. Now, that being said, let me ask you something. Do you believe the Bible has truth in it? If you do, how much? I believe the Bible contains a whole lot of truth. And I believe that you can't go wrong in following it. You just can't. So, Isaiah 4:1, the 7 women will take hold of one man. It's showing us that attitude they got is going to die the closer we get to the last days. They talk about men dying alone. They can't even stand to be alone. That's another thing. You got to learn to stop buying into these women gimmicks and they talk and they speeches. I talked a little bit about this in part 1. You know they're going to try to elevate themselves. They coming on here talking about men dying alone. Who cares? If you finna die, you finna die. Who gonna be thinking about, oh, boo-hoo, who's around? They gonna be wondering how the next realm, the next life gonna be. Trust me, hardly none of them be thinking about women at that point. So stop buying into their gimmicks, the stuff they say. Next, there is no reason to be angry at them, so don't be angry at them. Some of y'all dudes, man, I ain't holding the door open for them. Ain't nothing wrong with holding doors open for women. We men. What something is wrong with is when you guys get to trying to elevate women who don't deserve it. That's what something is wrong with. And that's the next thing. Women, a lot of these women today, they not going to appreciate all the good things you do for them. Some of them actually, they'll start disrespecting you. The more better you are to them, the less they're going to respect you. That's just how they is. And again, I tell y'all all the time, a lot of them be like, well, I wouldn't like this guy. That's the main guy they like. But guys that they say ain't they type, them the ones that are they type. So when you hear them saying that, don't pay no attention to it. Now, moving right along, we 4 minutes in. The next thing that you got to understand about relationships moving forward is they want you to believe that they hold the key to it, but actually you do. You hold the key to relationships. Like any one of you dudes, any of y'all that's on my channel and watch my videos, comment on my video, we done dialogue. These women want you to believe that they hold the keys to the relationship, but they can't get in no relationship if don't no man ask them to be in one. You see what I'm saying? So you hold the key. You could be a pump and dump. I guarantee you, if you say, well, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to pump and dump these women. Any one of you can pump and dump these women. Any one of them. Guaranteed. If you know how to select, if you know who to go after, if you know how to read, vibe, stuff like that, any one of us can pump and dump these women, man. So we hold the keys to these relationships. You know, I know a lot of these women that I see on a regular basis like me. And I'm not saying that out of arrogance. I just know this, man. Because I know how to read vibe. But can they get anywhere with me without me saying, making a move? Because you know they ain't going to make no move. I would, if I was divorced already, not that it matters, but if I was divorced already, I would show you what I'm talking about. Because I'm going to be showing y'all what I'm talking about. See, these women come on here and they try to talk about me like a dog. It's all fun and games. And it's all to make them feel better that these guys are waking up. They don't like that. They don't like that because it's going to make it harder for them. Man, my beard is not growing right. So, that's the next thing. Like, I know some of y'all like that one dude in the video. Your confidence is kind of shaky. These women, you let these women go back to part 1. I talked about that. Y'all listening to women who don't even want you. They shouldn't be speaking nothing over your life. A woman that had her opportunity in marriage or in a relationship, don't allow them to speak anything over your life, because that's nothing but discord. If you even headed towards divorce, that's discord. She can't bring positivity in your life, man. So limit the things that you talk about with these type. I don't care if you do got kids with them. Your conversation should be about them kids. It shouldn't be about your life. She had her opportunity. Some of them cheated. Some of them was disrespectful. Some of them was unsubmissive. One thing led to another. You ain't with them no more. So, next thing. These women are not how can I say this? Are not a appreciating asset, if you know what I mean. What do I mean? I'm talking in terms of value. They don't come as an asset. They come as a liability that can become an asset. Like I say, restoring cars is a what? It's a what? It's a hobby. So if you have a salvage car, right? You could do one or three things. Walk past it and understand that it's a salvage wreck and that there's no hope for it. You don't want to work with it. Or you can buy it and make it a hobby of restoring it. Or you could just use it for some of the parts that you may need at that point in time. They like cars, man. I know they don't like that analogy, but they are. And some of them are like a boxy 1990 Mercedes-Benz that they want you to believe is worth $80,000, but it's only really worth $5,000. You know, it could be worth $80,000 if you fully restore it. But you might not want to, huh? So we put the value on them. We put the value on them. They can, in some ways they put the value on us too. But like I say, man, there's no reason to be upset with them. If you don't like them, you don't like them. They don't like you, they don't like you. It ain't nothing to be upset about. If you shoot your shot at a woman and she rejects you, don't shoot your shot at her again. That's all. That's all. And this is the last thing I want to mention, that it kind of goes back to what I was saying before, that their rejection from them should be expected. It should be expected. So as long as you expect it, if you don't get it, okay, keep working with her. But you expect to be rejected by them. If your expectations are not true, then they're not true. You carry on. Anyway, I'm going to take this call. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all with more videos.